Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Have you experienced the all-new Victory Bar and Grill at Brothers East Club? Our modern open-air bar and grill is the perfect place. Whether you're making a date with family and friends or planning your next event.
Game in hand, it's shaping up to be a pretty good one, whereas in previous seasons we said Cougars Rays, that'd be a tough game for the Rays, but they're right in this one.
The Rays are definitely building this season, and yeah, there's a lot of excitement happening up in Townsville, so this game should be a good one to watch.
So the last time these two teams met was round 3. Cougars took the Chocolates there 67-43 against the Rays, and head-to-head they've played on just 5 occasions, and it's 5-0 in favour of the Cougars. So that's all the sort of history there. Yep. So we've been handed the team list, Kel. We'll start with the ACU Brisbane North Cougars. It's Charlie Bell at shooter, Riley Burns goal attack, Lisa Maimai as wing attack, Macy Gardner back from her Firebird duty, she's at centre. Leah Woolnough the wing defence, Ash Unai is the goalkeeper, captain and goalkeeper is Remy Carmo. That leaves a bench of Alarica Malagagoma, Georgia Roy and Monique Elliott. Coached by Liz White. Partner in crime is Amanda Vanderwall, and Shelley Perisic is the manager. The Northern Mendi Rays, well, they have just continued to impress every week, led by shooter and captain Kelsey McPhee. Anna Reluni is the goal attack. Michaela Kadlasek, the PG International, she's at wing attack. Eden Cassidy, the centre. Dr. Sarah Morton is at wing defence. There's a late change. Shelley Rosanoff is out. Jada Taylor-Chaffee comes in at goal defence. Moi Luvu is at goalkeeper, leaving a subs bench of Emily Buja, who we've seen before, and a couple of new players, Alyssa Carey and Georgia Cox. So sad news for them. The big out this week is Estelle Muvalutu. She apparently did her ACL on Monday night, playing club up in Townsville, so she's out. Yeah. Today they're coached by Kelly Hines. The director of coaching, of course, is Vicky Wilson, and Amanda Kelly, the assistant, and ably managed by Della Woods. Umpires for the big one, Jamie Marr and Kimberly Foreman, and they will be controlling this game from go to O. What do you see the key matchups here, Kel?
Yeah, so I think both teams are ready to roll, and I love the Rays. I love what they bring, you know, to every single game. They've been building and getting stronger and becoming closer as a unit. I want to see the defence of the Cougars line up against, you know, the special magic that the Fijian international brings. Yes, Una Rulani, you know, she brings a bit of flavour to the game. So I want to see how McPhee and Rulani go against Unai and Carmo.
You love your food references. The past has got too much spice, a bit of flavour to the game.
I don't know what it is.
So
maybe I'm hungry.
Perhaps you need some chips. You're listening out there anyway. So it is, of course, First Nations round, and normally this time we do the acknowledgement to country, but I just want to take this opportunity to say throughout the game you're going to see a symbol pop up on different, probably on our LCD boards there, and it's a symbol, what we're calling it is our heart. It represents a commitment to providing culturally safe and supportive environment for all. The symbol Our Heart is linked to the cultural symbolism of a meeting place, meaning that when we gather together we are doing so in a way that is safe and supportive for everyone. And I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and Jagera people, and pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. Don't forget, Kel, and anyone listening, you can join us and be part of the conversation. Get on your Facebook page. This game going live to YouTube and Facebook, and drop us a comment. Tell us what you're thinking of the game. Tell us where you're watching from. Anything like that is more than welcome. Let's keep the comments, 20.
Yeah.
So sometimes we get some dodgy ones we can't read out.
That's okay, as long as people are being good and saying hello to us, and
absolutely.
That's all right. Tell us where you're from.
So Cougars are first on the court. They're in the traditional red and black of the Cougars, the ACU Cougars, their new sponsor this year, and they look like they'll be going left to right of your screen. And the Townsville side, the Mendi Rays, they have impressed everyone this year, the way they have just continued to play brilliant netball, and they make their way out on the court. Of course, we've already had one game this weekend, and that was QUT taking on the Tigers. And QUT, who started 0-3, they're now 4-3, and they are entrenched in third place after they beat the Tigers yesterday, 64-47. So we're just waiting on the umpires. Everything is in readiness from everyone else, and they need to run it. Here they come. Jamie Marr, he'll be nearest the camera. You'll be looking at his back all day. And they get us underway. First centre pass belongs to the Cougars. Big task here for the Townsville side. You haven't told me who's going to win.
Oh, yeah, it's, you know, my heart belongs to the Rays, but my head is going with the Cougars. So I think the Cougars are going to win probably by about 12.
Well, the Rays have been in every match, and particularly they should have beaten the Jets, but didn't. And that would have made them 4-2 at the time. And, of course, they've got a game in hand. They sit on the table in 6th place, and they do have a game in hand. They'll be playing QUT at a date to be announced. So a turnover here to the Rays forces the ball back with QUT, and Charlie Bell had a plat parted there. And makes no mistake, though. She gets the first 2, and the Cougars are away doing what the Cougars do. And they lead it by 2 early on. Erica Schmidt watching all the way from Townsville.
Oh.
And we've got a huge following up in Townsville. Thank you for joining us on the coverage, either through YouTube, Facebook, and when we broadcast on KO. The numbers have been exciting, and we really, really appreciate your support. So Kadlicek with the ball now. She looks down, nowhere to go. Has to go to Cassidy. Cassidy wants to throw the big one in. Nearly a held ball. McPhee needs to inject herself into this game. If she has a huge game, then maybe, just maybe, the streak of undefeatedness, I don't know if that's a word, Kel, but the undefeatedness of the Cougars could come to an end.
Yes. Yeah, I think the Rays at the moment are just looking a little bit hesitant, so they're just hanging behind their players, so they need to work hard in coming in front.
Do you reckon it's a little bit of nerves?
I'd say so, yeah, just to start off with.
So 4-1 now. Cougars in the first 2 minutes. They've got out of the blocks quickly and working very hard. Ball here, loose ball. It's picked up by Kadlicek. Is it? Unai contesting, but still with the Rays. Nice drive there. Oh, Rooney just drove around and passed off unselfishly. Finds the captain in McPhee. She shoots, she scores. It's back to a 2-point game. And the Rays seem to be starting to settle now, Kel.
Yeah, so they've... oh, what a great take by Cassidy.
Eden Cassidy plucked that one out of the air, and that gets the ball back. Long shot here from the skipper. She makes no mistake.
Well, that'll go a long way towards their confidence, you know, as you said, settling nicely.
4-3. And great to see our New Zealand connection in the Woodley family watching with us as well. Turnover here. This is where most teams struggle against the Cougars. This transition of theirs is brilliant. The timing's superb. Outside of the ball, Burns gets this going. Oh. Again, double teams. Charlie Bell, ring-a-ding-ding, ripped it in.
I think Maluvu has a lot of work there to do. She's got to get her feet around Charlie Bell. Charlie Bell's just having her pick of the holds at the moment.
Huge support coming through on the Facebook. Yeah, it might be a tight game. We're hoping so. 5-3 at the moment. Cougars with it. Burns shoots. She scores. Makes it 6-3. We played 3.5. And the Rays not being overawed by this tough task, taking on the ladder leaders. Nowhere to go. They've got to go in. Cassidy, doesn't get it, but it falls away at McPhee fortuitously. Love that word, Kel. Fortuitously. And McPhee gets a goal in, 6-4.
Oh, Gardner was lucky there. I'm not sure that she was wholly in the circle.
Well, we've called that all year.
Yeah.
I reckon we must have that rule wrong.
Possibly. There's every chance we've got that wrong.
So, after this play, we'll look at the ladder. It's a turnover in favour of the Rays. Jaffe doing a great job there. She's got a work cut out on Burns. This great Cougars defence slowing them down. Unai went hunting, couldn't get it. Kadlicek, the pass, magnificent into McPhee. She gets us back to 1. It's 6-5. Well, I'll tell you what, if social media is anything to go by, Kel.
Yeah, everybody's watching.
The Rays
have got a lot of support.
They certainly do. Most people are tipping them. So, back pass, space, McPhee.
Nice spin out into the back space.
Former Kiwi National League player. Ties us up at 6. It's 6 apiece. We've played nearly 5 in the first quarter. And the Rays, they just continue to impress. Down by 3, and they fought it back now. 3 straight to them. The Mizuno momentum is definitely with the Rays. Oh, that was close. Bell up over.
Great take by Bell.
Waluvu, and she did well. Bell, huge. That was a big play. A turnover there. Could have potentially given the lead to the Rays. Taylor Chaffee chases it down. Cassie, nowhere to go. Has to go high. I wouldn't go high with Camo in there.
No. Not with that jump.
Ran into Camo in the car park. She's very excited for today's game.
Yeah.
She knows she's got a tough task at hand. And the ball goes back with the Rays. They're being very patient on the offense. Oh, the round the corner style, left-handed.
It was the fake to down low, and then off we go.
At least there was a fake to someone, Kel.
Yeah, that's right.
Tied up again at 7. The Rays won't go away. We've played 6 in a very entertaining first quarter. This time we've got a break. I think that was on Burns. So the Rays, after being down by as much as 3, have a chance now to tie. Sorry, go ahead. This is the go-ahead goal. McPhee from range. She shoots, she scores.
Oh, the shooters bounce.
McPhee, 8-7. The Rays lead it by 1. Their centre pass. And we both tipped Cougars. Starting to look foolish, Kel. The give and go with Catalyst second McPhee. She scores. Rays by 2.
Yeah, I'm really loving the Rays and how they're coming along this season. You know, they started the season quite erratic, you know, with their passing, but yeah, looking very settled and professional. Oh,
Waluvu pulls that one in. Another turnover, Kel. It's game on here at Nissan Arena.
Taylor Chaffee did well to keep that ball.
Got one from Woolno there for troubles. Right on the sponsor's logo. If they could score here, this would be sensational. From behind Camo, you've got to watch that in the air. She's got.
That's right, yeah.
We've talked about her limbs are quite long, and she's able to get up and over.
You've really got to keep that pass a lot flatter and down lower in front.
So Cougars led it 6-3. Rays now on a 6-1 run. Charlie Bell stops that. That is your Mizuno momentum changer there. So back with the team from Townsville. Nowhere to go. They've got to go all the way back. Burns picks that one off. Loose pass there, and all of a sudden we see the mighty side in red and black. Charlie Bell misses uncharacteristically. Gets her own rebound, and we're tied up at 9s. 9 apiece. 7:14 to play.
Strap yourself in.
Don't change that channel. Don't touch that dial,
Don't
Kel.
go anywhere.
So back it goes. Where to go? Long pass. That was Macy Gardner to Charlie Bell. That was a little bit too easy. 10-9. Cougars now, they've scored 3 straight. So the Mizuno momentum's with them. Cassidy trying to wrangle it back. That's what we said a few weeks ago, the Rays wrangle, is that right?
Rays.
Ruffling Rays. Well, they're more than ruffling. Cavalick's got on a little bit of miscommunication there. 2 went for the same ball, and again in the air. Camo will have that all day, every day.
Yeah. That's
her bread and butter. I reckon whoever wins that battle will go a long way to winning the match. Camo versus McPhee.
Yes.
So Charlie Bell with it. She draws the contact. Burns will take the penalty pass or shot. She chooses the pass option. And Charlie Bell gets the lead back out to 2. So the Rays had an opportunity to really go ahead with this one. Again, we talk about this every week. Sometimes they don't put the pedal to the metal when they can.
They need to keep that pressure on.
And now the Cougars are on a 5-goal run. Nice pass off again. Burns playing a very smart goal attack scheme today. This has been great all season. Bell wants it. She's getting a bit of push and shove there. No goal. They're Yes, the goal counts, my
goal,
apologies. I thought he was going to signal
It's
it away.
advantage, yeah. Taylor Chaffee just pushing in the back.
Called the advantage instead. Great call, Jamie Marr. Back at goal, loose hands here. It's picked up by, that's Gardner.
Yes.
Macy Gardner on full flight down the court. Obstruction call here,
Yeah.
Charlie Bell. She'll get a second opportunity.
The Rays need to just, you know, keep disciplined in there at the moment. They're just giving away a little bit too much in the ring.
So after leading by 3, all of a sudden it's the Cougars by 4. They're on a bit of a run now, the Cougars. Got a little bit of a fright. Charlie Bell double team. Burns will need to get in. Oh, she's in super shot range and nothing but net. No, it missed. My apologies.
Nothing but air. Oh,
my gets it back. And Burns this time passes off. No defense at all. Charlie Bell does that one with ease. And we're back to a 5-point margin. Cougars 14, Rays 9, 4:40 to play in the first quarter. Oh, this time it's Unite getting up and over. So, Fee with it now. Unite had a crack at that. Got a fair amount of ball. So the Mizuno momentum stopped. It goes back the way of the Rays. They're down by 4. And we've still got 4 to play in this first stanza.
Oh, Maluvu.
Got across there.
Well, that's because, you know, she worked hard to get her footwork around Bell then and get in front, so that's what she needs to keep doing.
Burns finds the range, and we're back to a 5-point margin, 15 to 10. Ball, back it goes. Long pass here.
Oh.
So there's been a change, I think, at the defensive end for the Rays. They've got a new, is that?
Wing defence.
Yes,
I
it
think
appears to be.
Maybe.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say that
I was
could be.
going to say Alyssa Carey.
I was going to say Cox. Is it Alyssa Carey? We don't know these players, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm
Actually, no, yeah, that would be Cox. Just looking on the bench.
Not 100% sure. But the ball back with the Rays at the moment. Long ball down the sideline. It was touched last by Taylor Chaffee. It goes out. And the ball now with the... My feeds the circle. No, wing defence is Dr. Morton. I apologise.
We're seeing things.
Yeah. Got the wrong specs on. Nice shot there, and it's 16 to 11, margin 5. And they're working hard. Cassidy with it, gets us underway again. Ralooney, this time she finds Cassidy again, the old 1-2. Nowhere to go, they go back to Ralooney. Steps in through traffic. Risky business that. Yeah, Gardner, I think understandably thinking that...
saying that it was a contact, you know, with the
other
ball.
way,
Carmo again.
I always say the ball knows, Kel, and that time Carmo pulled it in, and this is great transition. Again, Burns does well.
Well, both defenders double teaming there on Bell. They're taking their chances with Burn out the front, which you can't really do with Riley Burns either.
No, not with the support mids player. So even if Burns can't shoot from range, she can work it in nice and close. So it's a risky tactic.
Yes.
So after leading by 3, the Rays, they're now down by 7, 18 to 11. And it seems like that little bit of a spell there where they took the lead just kick-started the Cougars into gear.
We have Judith watching from New Zealand as well. So
young Judith, welcome. Go Cougars. Judith Burns. Do you reckon there could be any relation to the great Riley Burns?
Possibly.
So I'm sure Judith will let us know. So back it goes. It's with the Cougars. There's the aforementioned Burns with it right now. She throws to Unite. Oh, my, sublime. That was just turn and pass. The quality of that pass
beautiful,
has to be seen to be believed. And it's 19-12. Rays looking to bounce back. We're going goal for goal at the moment. Ralooney with it. Cassidy nearly stumbles. McPhee. Big smile on the dial. So, forcing them back now. Ball goes across. Into the pocket. That's nice work.
That's beautiful.
Ralooney created that by driving into the pocket.
Yes.
Took a defender with her, opened it up. McPhee, nothing but net. And we're back to a 6-pointer.
The break by my. Oh, the break on the centre pass.
It's the, what do you call it? The old coach killer.
Yeah.
So, and the Ball goes out. It's still with the Rays. We're inside the last minute. It's been a great start to this game. Lots of goals. 32 goals in a quarter is it's getting up there.
Yeah.
And we still got enough time for a couple more. Taylor Chaffee with it. Fires it across to Cassidy. She can't connect with McPhee. A little bit of a panic pass there. Had more time than I think she realised. So Carmo gets us underway. Unai, she'll go long. No, she doesn't. Eventually they got it. They're inside the last 10 seconds now. There's the long ball in. Burns with it. Fires to the pocket.
Oh, Cassidy.
The ball goes out. She needs to hurry up. Oh, it's just inside. Charlie Bell, no contact. Couldn't draw a penalty there, and that will mean it's a 19-goal first quarter to the Cougars. 19-13. And they lead this one by 6. Kel Harrison, what did you make of that first quarter?
Well, despite the scoreline at the moment, I still think the Rays are in it. I think if they clean up their attacking end, and they've got to stop putting the ball up high because Carmo is coming through for those intercepts.
So, indeed, it is Cougars at the moment, and they are looking like the championship side they are. Of course, they won last year's premiership and the year before as well.
Oh, yeah.
So they're looking for the three-peat. Fun fact, Kel, if the Rays win this one, that'll be 3 straight for them as well. So, HART Sports are our principal sponsor and our naming rights partner. They've been supplying sporting equipment throughout the Queensland sporting landscape for 30 years. It's their 30th year anniversary right now. So to check out their latest stuff, not just the netball stuff, but if you're a footy coach, if you're an AFL coach, pretty much even if you're a Tiddlywinks coach, make sure you go there, heartsports.com.au. They got all the gear there, they got all the equipment, and you can get their full range at heartsports.com.au. If you are a budding coach, I really recommend it because they do these little kits, you get some dots and some ladders and all sorts of things. Yeah. And they're reasonably well priced, so make sure you get onto heartsports.com.au. So, what have we got coming up, Kel? We've got some big games today. Of course, we've got this one, and that's proving to be a great battle. And, of course, we've got 2 more, and we're on Facebook and YouTube next. That's Titans versus USQ Jets. That's going to be an absolute cracker, that one. And then we flick back over to KO at 6 o'clock tonight, and we've got Wildcats taking on the USC Thunder. So plenty of netball still to come. There's plenty of spare seats here. If you get to the sapphireseries.com.au website for your tickets, and as we always like to say here, get your backside courtside and know your colours. # know your colours. And you can be here loving it and living this great game that we call netball. What else is happening, Kel? Any changes that you can see there?
Not at the moment. There might be, looks like Amity Bajaya. She coming on into goal attack possibly. It's always hard to say because, the playing group, the playing group, are usually sitting down, so you never know who's going to be coming back out.
Just put a red cross on them, we know you're not coming on.
Yeah, that's right.
So coming in this one, Cougars, they are 7-6 with 1 draw. They played 7, 1-6, 1 draw, 425 per game, and they are letting in the best defensive team record. Oh, no, they're not. They're number 2, actually, behind QUT after 7 games, 304 goals at a percentage of a staggering 140. They're on 26 points. The Rays, they've also got a game in hand. They've played 6. They're 3-3, 299 for, 326 against, and they have a percentage of 92. They're on 12 competition points, but a win today, and the way their percentage is, if they win this game by about 10 or 12, they could slip themselves into the top form, probably definitely for the first time in their history. So that would be huge. So the ball back now with the Rays. They get us underway, second quarter action. We've seen that change, have we?
Yes, there's goal defence, new goal defence.
And Booch is on at, contact there. Cassidy, sorry, I'll just go back to that. Looks like Booch is coming at goal attack. And I've got goal defence there. Again, we don't know these guys. I'd say Georgia Cox.
Yeah.
It is. She's with the long plait. So Taylor Chaffee to the bench. And Morton is still at wing defence. Stuck to Sarah Morton. The Doc. Oh, misses her first shot, but it's still with the Rays. She'll get an opportunity. McPhee's gone dancing way over the other side. Looks like she got her feet tangled up, but didn't hit the deck. Back it goes. Buja looking for it. She'll want it back in the backspace. She gets it now, nice and close to the ring. Doesn't often miss 2 in a row, and today's not the day for that. So she gets the first goal of the second quarter. And the Rays back with it. Sorry, the Cougars back wheel.
A little fun fact for you for Amity Vijaya.
Tell me your fun fact.
Well, she was part of the state titles team for the 18s for the Rays last year, along with Alyssa Carey, who's now playing today out on the bench there.
Where do you get your fun facts from? That was a good fun fact.
There you go.
Yeah. You sit up all night doing your research.
That's right, yes.
So, Rays, it's 20-15 here. They're fighting hard. This game not slipping away from my mind with it at the moment. 360 there by Bell comes to no avail. There's a penalty pass or shot instead. Burns with it. She's been on fire the last few weeks, Burns. And, yeah, that's a sympathy laugh if ever I've heard one.
Yes, it is.
So back it goes. Cougars score here, 21-15. And this is, I reckon the next 5 minutes are really important for the Rays. If they can hang tough here, then it's game on for the rest. But if the Cougars get on a roll, you think the Cougars could continue the roll?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I think the Rays are still in it. And yeah, I just saw before they came onto the court, Coach Kelly Hines was really revved up and you know, trying to pump some energy into the team and get them moving. So
Bucha gets a goal there. And we're back to a 5-point thriller. Charlie Bell just turns and shoots, nothing but net. She's on today, so we'll be ringing the bell for Charlie. And back it goes. Rays with it now. Working it tight. It's very congested in there. You can throw a handkerchief over them at the moment. People still use handkerchiefs? Not really, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
It's more the tissue now, isn't it? The throwaway, disposable. The medicated one.
Maybe we're back to handkerchiefs.
Maybe we need to go back to handkerchiefs.
As with everything, it cycles through.
So back with the Cougars now. They've got the ball. They look swing it right across the corner. This great mid-court combination, Mai and Gardner. They understand each other so well. And it's 23-17 at the moment. It's goal for goal. It's been goal for goal for a while.
Beautiful drive by Cassidy. Oh. Ulno comes up with the great intercept.
Leah Ulno, she's quite incredible. Pulled that one in. Burns with it from super shot range, and she scores. That'll be a two-pointer and the next level up. It's only one here. Marge 7. Oh, just talked about that brilliant combination between Gardner and Mai.
Yeah.
And a little bit skew-if there. So back it goes. We're with the side from Townsville. Northern Mendi Rays. Cassidy fires across, finds Kadlasek. Steps on. Bucha can't run it down, but Ash Unai can. Mai finds Burns. Burns nowhere to go.
Oh, Maluvu.
Maluvu got up well. Got the initial ball.
And the contact on Charlie Bell.
No, it's Charlie Bell contact on Maluvu by the looks of it. That's great news. That's what you meant, wasn't it?
Yeah, like the contact.
I corrected you and you're correct. The contact was what Charlie... Yeah, I'll stop talking now. You got this, Cal. 25-17. Cougars, they led it by 8.
Shaking my head.
You've got the comp. Back it goes, the race. McPhee been a little quiet in the second quarter, but not this time. Steps in and scores.
Nice settling shot.
Breaks the Mizuno momentum. Rays down by 8. The margin was 6 at quarter time. It was 19-13. Burns again from super short range. This time she kicks it back out. Takes a defender with her. Gets it now. Now she's back in the super short range. And it looks like that was an obstruction call on Cox.
She doesn't miss the second time.
So 26-18. Burns gets the margin back to 8. Kadlasek, nowhere to go. Fires it across. Into the pocket. It's hard work in that circle, Kel. And Carmo, did she get that one clean? No, says the umpire. There was a contact. Long ball.
Oh, beautiful shot.
It is indeed. So we're back to a 7-point margin, 26-19. That is just classic Cougar play. Centre pass, bang, bang, bang.
That's right, deep into the pocket, into Mai, and yeah, I would like to see Maluvu come out and have a crack at those ones.
You think that she could go hunting, Kel?
Yeah, I think so, because they've done that play now, I think 3 centre passes in a row, so...
Last week we saw the Cougars, they were doing that real, what we were calling it a rapid, where it just went my to the GA into the shooter, and that was what we were calling that one. So when they get a pattern of play that works, they certainly continue with it. So Gardner with it, finds Bell. Bell from a long range, makes no mistake.
What a shot.
Ring-a-ding-ding, Charlie Bell, 28-20. And she's on a roll. Don't have any stats, unfortunately, for the season for the individual shooters. And with Charlie missed a couple of games for travelling with the Cougars. Oh, sorry, with the Firebirds. And, of course, Adams missed a couple of games through injury. So it'll be interesting to see where they are compared to last season.
Yeah.
Volume-wise and percentage-wise. I think the percentage would be up there. Probably the volume just down a little bit. Oh, McPhee did well.
Pass off.
Sneaky little pass off.
Not sure that Bajaya was ready for that one.
Yeah, did not see that one coming. And the ball back with the Cougars. Oh, a bit of spice on that one, Kel.
Yes. Hot and spicy.
Too hot and spicy for Charlie Bell. She fumbled it over the baseline.
So it's a rare opportunity now for the Rays if they can get the goal from this game.
Indeed, the Rays are digging deep. They're back to 7. Biggest lead of the match has only been 8. Oh, and a turnover here. Unfortunately, just slipped out of the hands. And Cox just sort of slipped out of the hand, or she changed her mind halfway through the pass. And it's back with the Cougars now. Byrne shoots. She scores 29-21. And it's an 8-goal difference at the moment. Looks like we've got a change at wing attack for the Cougars. Monique Elliott comes on. My mind to the bench. McPhee with it. Butcher kept it in. She fired it back pretty much into the head of Unai. It fell away of the Cougars, but they weren't able to keep it in. And it'll be a Rays throw in. Is the doc going to get us underway? No, she's not.
No.
She'll be first receiver. She's normally a first responder. God, that wasn't a joke. It's serious. She's a doctor, a genuine doctor.
That's true.
So the doc gets us going again. She's handled twice, now 3 times in this play. This time they find Cassidy. Nice drive across Kadlasek. She cut the angle across the circle. McPhee to make the turnover count. She does. We're back to 7.
Even Carmo was giving her a little clap then.
I think we've got a timeout here.
Yes.
Timeout the way of the Rays, I want to say. I didn't see which way it was indicated. But I think the Rays have called the time. Actually, I think it's the Cougars. Liz is out of her chair pretty quick. And the Rays are still pretty relaxed over there on the couch. So at 29-22, obviously Liz sees something she's not... I think she's just using it as an opportunity to change positions. It looks like smart move by Liz White. This is why we call her the Wayne Bennett of netball. She's called the timeout, and I don't think she's got much to say other than just changing positions. So having a bit of chat to her defenders now. So don't forget all our socials. You need to be on our socials, and I know we harp on it a little bit, but the idea is you want to be able to follow the sport, know your colours through the week. That's where we put which games are on which platform. So it's really important you join our Facebook page, HART Sapphire Series. The pictures and the little graphics that they do throughout the week. You go to Instagram, Sapphire Series Netball. And for all the news, views, interviews, statistics, pretty much all the information we're giving you is on sapphireseries.com.au. And for this game and many, many others, if you like my dulcet tones, you can listen to 3 years worth of commentary by going to our YouTube channel, Sapphire Series.
Soothing.
Another word for soothing viewers is boring. So I think Kel's just basically said I'm boring. So, anywho, we're here all the week.
Yeah, and this game also on Facebook, and we've got quite a lot of followers watching the game. We can see a lot of supporters for both teams. So, yeah.
See coaches, former and present, watching this one. Hello to Tracy Jeans Fraser. Of course, she coached first 3 seasons in this league. And one of our super coaches in Queensland netball. So the changes are Monique Elliott's gone to centre, and we've got Macy Gardner at the wing attack. That's her clapping, wanting the ball. And it goes out on this occasion. Charlie Bell couldn't pull it in. So a turnover here to the Rays. Chance to get the margin back to 6. And working hard, as is the defence of the Cougars. Charlie Bell's everywhere on this play at the moment. She defended 3 different passes there. This time Cassidy punches through the middle, throws it. It's a loose ball. And the doc couldn't pull it in.
And Cox had her back to the ball then. You really need to keep your eye on the play.
Keep your eye on the ball, they say.
Yes.
And did we just see, I think we saw a mid-court Millsy shuffle there by Gardner. She just let the ball roll. Back with Cadler, in the raise. McPhee out of the circle. No one at home at the moment for the Townsville side. They're down by 8. It was 6 at quarter time, so this game hasn't got away from them. They're still within shouting distance. And Boucher.
Well, it's a great little dodge from Bajaya there when she, just moving into that back space.
So, Kel.
Yeah.
You're calling it Bajaya, I'm calling Boucher. Is it
Yeah,
Bajaya?
I think it's Bajaya.
Well, I apologise.
We need to
I'll go with Bajaya
confirm,
until I'm told
yeah.
otherwise. And the raise, it's now with Cadlasek. I got that one right. McPhee. Oh, nice play.
Nice pass over.
You'd have to say that if this goes in, the goal belongs to Bajaya. Loose hand. Oh, it came off Walno's shoes. She bent down to pick it up, gave it a kick instead.
Just a little bit of pressure from McPhee and, from behind.
Morton with it, fires it down. Cassidy, nice pass to Bajaya.
Oh, nice little touch passes.
Oh, give and go.
Oh, great shot.
And
well, they're keeping in there
like
at this
that.
7-goal
Back
margin.
to 7, Kel.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassidy had a good piece of that off Elliott. And as we say, the Mizuno momentum shared around evenly at the moment, probably slightly with the raise.
Oh,
that missed
get her
shot.
hands to it.
Burns gets us going again. Nice play with Gardner. She shoots, she scores. No, she doesn't.
Great
It rings
rebound
out.
by Charlie Bell.
But you can't coach height.
Yeah.
Charlie Bell too tall there. Rip that one in. Margin back to 8. Ooh, that was very close to a break. Oh, we've got to break up the other end.
Yeah.
I was looking at the docks break. They went to the overload.
Warner instead.
And we've got an obstruction call on the outside of the circle. Walnut out. McPhee steps in. Not balanced on the shot. But
Great rebound by Bajaya.
Bajaya pulled it in. Now we're back with Elliott. I nearly called her a maiden name. Don't want to put any more money in the swear jar. Or the name jar as we call it.
The name jar.
It's getting quite full, Kel. I think we're going to Europe for holiday.
We're only halfway through the season.
We've got enough there to go to Europe and back, I think. Flying at the pointy end. So back it goes. It's an 8-point margin. Cassidy underway. Nice pass there by Morton.
Oh, just couldn't get it.
Jaya couldn't pull that in. Now, Carmo, she gets this underway. Unai on the fly. Back to Carmo. They're looking to give and go, but Cassidy, Gardner did well there. Nice drive through the middle.
Oh, Mailuvu with the rejection.
Mailuvu, unfortunately, the Rays give it straight back.
And
But they get it back. Cassidy. McPhee backs her up. Cassidy on the fly. Cadlasek, nowhere to go. This time she finds the captain on the baseline drive.
Placement.
And a goal counts. And Kel, we're back to 7.
Yes.
7's the new 4. And if you're watching us, you'll know what we mean by that. Clash of bodies there.
Great take by Burns.
No harm, no foul, as they say. That was Morton and Elliott getting tangled up. Back it goes. Bajaya with it. Cadlasek does well, keeps it in. McPhee. Both mid-quarters are standing beside each other. But a great drive of Bajaya. So 34-27, margin 7. Gardner. She put the afterburners on there, torched the floor, and gets a high five from Riley Burns. So that force back here, nice play here. Morton gets it down to Cadlasek. Loose pass. The idea was right. I think McPhee just moved a little too early.
And this is the problem, because you cannot afford to have any little mistake with the Cougars, because they will make you pay for it.
So Charlie Bell, to give them the biggest lead of the game, she does. It's 9. We got 1:10 to play in the half. And it's a margin of 9. You don't want to give up 3 or 4 quick goals here to the Cougars. And Mailuvu does brilliantly. Now it's with the Rays, so they can finish the quarter stronger. They've got the Mizuno momentum. Back it goes. The Doc pulls it in. Cassidy fires it across. Great take by Cadlasek, the PG international. from behind. Carmo contact this time on the body. So opportunity here.
A lot better placement of the ball in front to cause that contact.
Well, Jay gets
Good
another
finish.
goal. It's back to 8. It's with the Rays. They've got time to make this a 7-point game. Oh, Kadlicek just stopped on the drive. Cassidy disappointed. No goal is the call from McPhee. She's doing her best right there. It's Karma gets us underway. Brilliant drive, but Elliott, they find Bell too easily. And Bell, nothing but net. They've got a chance for one more. They've called time. There's 5 seconds on the clock. She'll have no opportunity but to take this one, Elliott. They go long. Charlie Bell keeps it in. But the buzzer beats us all.
Yes.
So it's 37 to 28, Kel. It was 19 to 13 at the half. So I've got a 16 to 18 to 15 quarter.
Yep.
So they win it by 3 that time. So the margin's halved, and they got it back to 3. And that was a pretty good effort by the Rays in the second quarter, Kel.
Yeah, I think they're doing well to keep in there. You know, it's still sticking around that 7-8 margin. We're just out to 9 at the moment, so they really need to start this quarter strong.
So the Rays are making a great fist of it. If you're watching at home, enjoy it. And we'll be right back straight off this.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Have you experienced the all-new Victory Bar and Grill at Brothers East Club? Our modern open-air bar and grill is the perfect place, whether you're making a date with family and friends or planning your next event. Open for dinner Wednesday and Thursday, and all day Friday to Sunday. Try for yourself the always evolving menu or the 21 drinks on tap. Join us and relax in the Victory Bar and Grill at Brothers.
Canteen open. Sorry. Uh-oh. Dope. Welcome back to Nissan Arena, the home of the Queensland Firebirds, the home of netball in Queensland. For this, the HART Sapphire Series 2022. It is First Nations round, and you are watching Game 2 of our 4-game spread. We had a game yesterday. This is Game 2, and it's the ACU Cougars. They are top of the table, defending premiers, taking on, I don't know how you describe it, other than the ever-improving Northern Mendi Rays in 6th place. My name's Dave Mills, joining commentary, as per normal, Kel Harrison. It's been a very entertaining first game.
It has. It's been a great game, a super tight game. There's only been a couple of moments. I think the Rays have just, let the ball go, and the Cougars have capitalised on that. So, yeah.
Mizuno are proud to support grassroots netball and your feet on the court. From the junior stars of tomorrow to the stars of today, whenever and wherever you play on the court, Mizuno has the netball football to suit your game. Check out the new range at mizuno.com.au or selected stores. Mizuno is made for you, made for netball. As we say, Kel, I take an 11E.
11E.
Mr. Mizuno or
I'm
Mrs.
a size
Mizuno
9.
or they Mizunos, if you're listening, make sure you
wink, wink,
11E.
nudge,
Can squeeze an 11D if I have to, but 11E is my preferred size. So coming into this one, as we said, it is the First Nations round. You would have seen a lot of stuff last week with the Suncorp Super Netball, and it's our turn this weekend, and it was a home game with the Firebirds, so it all tied into that. You will see, if you look around, even on the scoreboard, you'll see a symbol on there, and that symbol is to represent our heart. It represents commitment to providing a culturally safe and supporting environment for all. The symbol, our heart, is linked to the cultural symbolism of a meeting place, meaning whenever we gather together, we're doing so that is in a safe and supportive way for everyone. So that's what it's all about. Yesterday we had Uncle Chegg from QUT. He did the Welcome to Country, and he had a little bit of a speech, and it was really inspiring and moving, and we continue to move forward in these very important days, and this weekend is the First Nations round. So we hope you're enjoying it at home. Don't forget, you can join us anytime you want through the Facebook page. You can give us a chat and say good day. Tell us where you're watching from anytime you want.
Yes, we've got quite a few people watching from New Zealand. And
we're global, Kel. We're global. I keep telling them we're global. They keep laughing at me, but we are global. So let's look at these two teams coming in. I've told you where they are on the ladder. Well, let's go a little deeper into the statistics.
Yep.
So the Cougars, they usually do pretty well in the stats. Their centre pass conversions are 86%. That is stupidly high.
Amazing.
As a coach, if you're getting around that 80, you're pretty happy. That's 4 out of every 5 centre passes. But they're at 86. The turnovers, they have only committed 235 turnovers in 7 games in netball. That's not too bad. That's under 40 a game. And, of course, and then 290 gains. That's where they have the big margin. That's a margin of 65. Penalised, they've been infringed 322 times, Kel. You go the other end of the court, you're looking at the Rays. Now, they run at 74% centre pass conversion, so that's not too bad either. So that's 3 out of every 4 they're scoring from. Turnovers-wise, they have turned the ball over 226 times in 6 games. They've gained 214, and they've been penalised 318 times. That's infringement, so it's not just penalties, it's all the infringements 318 times. So
the real difference there, I guess, are the gains.
Yeah, well, they've got a game in hand as well. The gains, yeah, sorry, I thought you were saying the games. Gains, correct, that is true.
Infinelli.
So as you look, if I look down this list, the team with the most gains is the Cougars at 290, but the lowest being the Tigers at 162. So that's coming into this round of fixtures. That doesn't include yesterday's games. So, of course, yesterday, Tigers, they were in a bit of a must-win game. They couldn't get the job done. QUT netball 64, Tigers 47. And it was a great effort by them. But
it was a great game.
QUT netball, they are building for something special. Coach Paula Stewart's got them humming along ever so nicely. So we've got a turnover here. It's still away of the Rays. So can they get the first goal of the third quarter, the championship quarter? Unfortunately, they can't. Carmo, on the other hand, gets the intercept. So, any changes to the sides, Kel?
No, so the Rays look like they have the same lineup coming back out for the third.
So the missed shot by Burns. Bell gets the rebound. She can't get it a second time, but neither can Waluvu, and it goes out.
I think, Cougars also have the same lineup.
Thank you, Kel. So, nice shot here from Burns. She scores, and away they go. They get the first goal in the third quarter. And they're just starting to turn the ball over a little more frequently.
Taylor Chaffee.
So Charlie Bell.
Oh, actually, beg your pardon. Taylor Chaffee has come back on into goal defence.
There is a change.
Yes,
Taylor Chaffee goal
Rays.
defence. So that would be Cox to the bench.
Yes.
We've got the Dock at wing defence still. She's got the ball right now. Big smile on the dial. Nowhere to go. Cadlicek has to go back. Morton with it. Finds Cassie. They're very close to this left-hand sideline. And again, Carmo.
Stolen.
I thought she was going to pull that in,
Yes.
but McPhee was huge. Ripped it in.
Strong hands.
That was a goal-saving goal.
And both of them having a little laugh together.
So, again, Waluvu just into Charlie Bell. Charlie Bell hits the deck. And now Taylor Chaffee's contacting her as well. So Charlie Bell filling the defence at the moment. And Burns gets the goal regardless. 40-29, it's 11. There's a 9-goal margin at the halftime break. Cassidy looking in. Nowhere to go, has to go back to the Dock. Nice work there, McPhee. Won't shoot from there, or maybe she will. She doesn't mind a long shot. Cadlicek fumbles. Elliott, look at the hands over. This time Gardner's out of play.
Yeah, it's interesting watching young Amity Vijaya. It looks like she's playing more of a goal shooter role. You know, maybe that's an option that they could have, is bringing McPhee out into goal attack and bringing a bit more movement around the front.
It would be for the movement, definitely not for the height, because Carmo's got a fair height difference advantage over her.
Yes.
And, of course, you've got the hang time of Carmo as well. So she gets in the air and just seems to hover like a helicopter.
Yeah.
So her and Lily Gribble from QUT. More hang time than Michael Jordan, I say. So McPhee with it at the moment, kicks it back.
Oh, the sneaky back pass.
Oh, there's a sneaky tunnel ball pass.
Yep.
It didn't work. And the Cougars in transition. Here comes Elliott. That is just nice play by the Cougars. Great timing down the court. And again, Burns presents herself, not used, because it opens it up for Charlie Bell and ring-a-ding-ding.
Great strong take out of the air.
We're up to a 12-point game, 41-29. Danger signs here for the Rays, Kel.
Yeah, they are. They really need to bring out something, and just like that, you know, they've got a great tip to the ball, Sarah Morton. But yeah, the team just needs to be watching the play and yeah, try and get some more effort and on defence down there.
So Taylor Chaffee, we've just got a bit of an update from her. It sounds like she plays in New Zealand, or has played in New Zealand, from one of her friends, Marlene. Thank you. We don't. Is that how you say it? Maylene, sorry. And yeah, we don't know all these little ins and outs, so anything you can help us with the bit of the history of the players, we love it. So Kamo goes up, can't stop the shot. The Mizuno momentum is broken. Ray's back with it, 42-30. And this time seemed like a very deliberate placing of the foot in the centre circle by Elliott. She got called for it last game, I think it was. So I'd say Liz probably had a chat about that. So 43-30. Umpire Ma gets us underway again. Long ball down, Cadlicek. Nowhere to go. Back it goes again to Cadlicek. They're slowly drifting off the circle. McPhee gets his jump, fires it across, and great play with...
I did well to get a hand to that, and yeah, but fortunately for the Rays.
Ujaya did well. And now with the Cougars, they've got the ball. Falls away of Elliott. Waluvu, no, she's called for it.
Contact on the body.
So Renee Mellors is watching as well, all the way from Redcliffe. Renee, we know her. Of course, she's an Australian mixed player. And she'll be touring New Zealand in October with the Australian mixed team. So back it goes, Burns fires it across, finds Charlie Bell. She's had a huge game today. And scores again. And it's a margin of 13. This game hasn't got away from them, but Cougars just adding a couple of goals here and there.
It's the chipping away at it.
They won the first by 6, they won the second by 3, they're leading this one by 4.
Yep.
And Cougars doing what the Cougars do. Ooh, into the corner there, McPhee right in the pocket, has to fire it all the way back to Taylor Chaffee.
Again, the Rays just getting stuck behind their player, so they're not coming forward for the ball. There's no options.
Long ball. Oh, it's a turnover. That's good news.
Yeah, Gardner not happy about that.
Gardner thought she was in the air. Umpire Ma said, no, you were not. Breaking. This is huge for McPhee.
Oh,
back-to-back goals to the Rays. Here they come, Kel. It's back to 11. 44
is this the start of the comeback?
I'm hoping so. I think it could be.
Yes.
This will be for 3 straight. You know, it doesn't share the same love for the comeback as I do.
No.
But McPhee gets it anyway. So 3 straight now. We're back to a 10-point game. They haven't been in single figures for a while. They need a turnover here.
We've got Malagoma coming to goal attack for the Cougars. Cassidy.
And there's your turnover. Cassidy picks it up. Looking at 4 straight here. McPhee says settle. And the pass eventually falls away of her. This is huge. She gets it.
Oh, we're down to 9.
4 straight, Kill. It's a 9-goal difference.
You're that excited you're throwing your pen.
Oh, you've got to throw something. Better than throwing a tandy. So, McPhee from range. This is huge. She gets it. Nothing but net. We're back to 8, Kill. Pinch me. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Just when you thought the Cougars were doing what Cougars do,
there's a little bit
the
of
rustling Rays come right back at them.
Oh, and there's a caution, both so Bell and Waluvu just pushing each other there, but
who got the caution, Kel?
Yeah, it was on
Waluvu, Fiji international.
Well, they're giving it absolutely everything, aren't they, in defence? So
they are indeed. So Charlie Bell throws it back. Larrica takes her first shot and scores. And it's 45-36, difference of 9. Cassidy with it now. Can they keep this roll on? They're on a 4-1 run at the moment. McPhee from right. Bajaya
cheeky.
Sneaks in, she misses the shot, but there's her captain, McPhee, pulling it in. And scores the goal. So So that's a 5-1 run. Rays. Oh, nearly. Elliott was so close to not being in the circle. We're on Elliott foot watch at the moment. So, Taylor Chafee thought she'd have a crack at that. And it's actually called on Cassidy. Must have been contact on her first.
Yeah.
Thought she was more friendly fire. So
almost took each other out.
she's on the circle now. It falls away of Larrica. And from range, she's got a lovely style and gets a goal. She's wrestling the momentum back off the Rays. Nowhere to go. Kadlec fires to the corner and it comes off Carmo last, I thought. McPhee can't believe it. I feel a bit the same way.
Yes.
I thought Carmo got two hands on that, actually. Ball swings across. McPhee again. And there's your over a third.
That was really great defence by the Rays there, keeping that ball up high.
The ball knows Kel, so the netball gods return it back to the Rays. Great drive there. Taylor Chafee through the middle. Has to go back, and she gets it back a second time. Carmo had a good look at that one. McPhee keeps the roll alive. It's back to 8, 46-38. Single figures. It was 9 at the half, so they're winning the quarter by 1. We got 6 to play. And Cassidy picks one back.
The Rays are turning it up at the moment.
Like a ray of sunshine?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Back it goes. Kadlec, she's patient. She won't throw it away. Bajaya fires it in. McPhee in super shot range. This is huge. It just rings out. They needed it. Would have made the margin just 7. So Cougars breathe a collective sigh of relief. Now we're going to contact on Bajaya. The ball goes back. It's going to be picked up by Walno.
It's interesting how the Cougars line up right down the middle channel.
The middle channel?
Yeah.
So
start at the middle channel and then...
So you're a coach, Kel, just give us a quick tip. So the court's divided obviously into thirds as you're looking at it.
Yes.
And it's 3 thirds long ways as well?
It's like invisible thirds across the court. So the 3 channels and generally we like to train so we keep everybody into, if there's more than 2 people in one channel, get out. So
you try and keep one of your teammates in each channel across the court.
That's right.
There you go, from one of our super coaches, a little bit of a tip there. So back it goes. For men's, they didn't understand channels. We had to call them bowling alleys. As soon as I said bowling alleys, they got it first time. So
McPhee, that was about 4 refeeds then.
43 refeeds, and eventually she gets the goal. And we're back to 8, Kel. They're hanging tough, the Rays. They can get a turn up, and we've got a break again. This time it's on my. There's been a few breaks today for the Cougars. I think that's the 3rd. Rays looking to convert this one. The pass from Cassidy.
Very good patience.
That was brilliant. She faked it, drew Unai in.
Yes.
And then open it up. And the
very
great
smart play.
Goal by McPhee. This is the most important goal of the match so far, I'd say, for the Rays. Bajaya couldn't pull it in. Unfortunately, that would have made it 6. We're at 7. That's untouched, is it?
Well kept in by Gardner.
Gardner falls out of court, takes out her own sponsor's sign, ACU, Australian Catholic Uni. And a lot happening at the moment, Kel.
Yeah.
But the end of the story is the Rays get a goal and they're down by 6. This is the margin at quarter time, not half. It's a 6-point game, 47-41. Charlie Bell, she demands it, she gets it. And takes the Mizuno momentum back the way of the Cougars.
Charlie Bell is just cool as a cucumber. She's playing, level-headed, smart netball, and
she
keeping her holds.
Absolutely belted every game.
Yeah.
I had her in the com box last year, and I said, "What's it like out there?" Because from where I'm sitting, it looks pretty tough. And she says, "You have no idea. Like every ball's contested. The competition level. This is from a Firebird training partner too, by the way. So and she was saying that the keepers are just going so aggressively for the ball, not in a bad way.
No,
it's just body on body, and it's tough.
And because of her height, they're having the defenders are having to put
climbing up.
Extra work. They have to do the extra work to jump up high to get her. So she would imagine, I would imagine she'd be having physical games every single game.
So 48-41, they couldn't score there, the Rays. It's turnover time in favour of the Cougars. So I'll set the ball up. It's collected by the ball girl. Any idea where the ball girls are from, Kel? They're in purple.
I read their uniforms before and it says Fever, so...
Fever?
Yeah.
Well, there is a Brisbane Fever. I don't know if that's an M, but Larrica gets the goal and scores. Lots of support still for the Rays. Got a huge following up north. Oh, that pass looked like it was going out. Only probably 2 people in the league could pull it in. And one of them is Charlie Bell, and she does. And it's back to 9. Fever Netball Club, that's them. Where they play, Kel?
Yeah,
does it say it?
at Brisbane. Yeah.
B&A.
Yep.
I said Brisbane Fever, didn't I? Hey, look at me go.
Look at you go.
So, and they're not one of my trophy clients. So 50-42. Cougars with it. Nowhere to go. Larrica gets it, fires it in. Charlie Bell double teamed.
Oh, Taylor Chaffee, great pressure on that pass.
Taylor Chaffee gets the applause of a bench. And if you're looking at the bench, you'll probably see Beryl Friday there. She was named on the list last week. Didn't end up playing and told me she reckons she might be back next week. So if you're a Beryl Friday fan, keep your eye out for that one.
We had Georgina Roy in wing defence there that just spoiled the ball. So, yeah, sorry.
Spoiled the ball in a good way, I hope.
Yes.
You don't want to not be able to use the ball. So, you and I on that one. Another attempt at poor humour. Gets us in trouble. So Patrick goes long pass in.
Oh, beautiful.
McPhee,
vision.
that was a lovely pass from Cassidy. Had a very small window and fired it in, and we're back to a 7-point margin. So the Rays lead this one by 2 at the moment. If they score here, it's back to the quarter-time margin. And there's that Georgia Roy who spoiled the last ball down there. She's done it again. With it now, looks down, nowhere to go, finds Gardner. Gardner's gone to centre. My back at wing attack.
Great vision into Bell by Gardner.
And the Mizuno momentum back with the Cougars. They've got 10 seconds to score. Let's go with the quick grab. There they go.
They'll want to move that in quickly.
That's the rapid we talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. In the last 11 seconds, the Cougars pick up 2. So what could have been a 6-goal margin blows out to 9. But the Rays, they won that quarter by 1. They're still alive in this one, Kel. That was a 15-14 quarter. Is that right? How's my maths?
Yes, so 15 to Cougars. 43. I think it was a 15-all.
15-all quarter.
Yes.
But the margin is 7. I thought it was 6 at half time.
9.
9. Sorry, 9. That's right. It's exactly the same. 9. Jeez.
Yep.
Maths is not my strength, Kel. So great first 3 quarters. The Rays, they're hanging tough.
Oh, yeah. It's such a great game that they're putting out. And, you know, Cougars as classy as ever. But, yeah, I think the Rays, I think they really pushed on the defence in that last part of that quarter. And, yeah.
Can they get it done in the last quarter? Can the Rays
I think they
perform
can.
the miracle
I think they can.
and break this unbeaten streak of the Cougars that goes back to November 2020?
If they're given the opportunity for that turnover, they need to make sure that they get the goal from it. That's the difference.
So 9 the margin. That was the margin at halftime. Cougars scored the last couple. Could have been a 6-goal game. It's turned out to be a 9-goal game, and all to do still for the Rays. But they seem pretty relaxed on the bench. They've become a very cohesive unit under Kel Hines and Beck Bullock up home, and of course under the tutelage of Vicky Wilson. They've really worked hard, and they've surprised everyone this year. And it's great to see. It's exactly what the competition needed, a shot in the arm. And the Rays are giving us all the entertainment. And if you haven't seen their home games, catch one of them on the replay because they do a great job at home. And you can be part of it, of course. If you live in the area, get onto the socials of the Rays and become a member. So 52-43, Kel. What have we got coming up? We've got games aplenty. 2 more after this one. And which one are you looking forward to the most?
I think this next one, between the Titans and the Jets, I think that's going to be a really tough game.
It will be indeed. Probably match of the round for me. That's just my opinion. And I think Titans, they're just continuing to defy the logic. You know, new side in, you think they shouldn't be super strong in the first year, and they're killing it.
Yeah, but they've got some great players and the
they've
depth on their
brilliantly.
bench and also in their training squad. So, you know, they've got quite a lot of depth there that they can draw from.
And the Smokies, we keep calling them the Smokies, the Green Machine, the Jets. They like a close game, and they keep going.
So we call them the comeback queens.
So you got the skill.
Yep. So Yeah, the Jets do really well, like,
Yep.
you know, coming from behind and, you know, just they thrive under the pressure.
They do indeed. So that game is on YouTube and Facebook. That's coming up just before 4. And then the last game tonight, we flick back to KO, and we see the Wildcats looking for their first win, taking the Thunder, who've lost, well, 2.5 games. If they had 4 more goals, they had a draw, lost by 1, lost by 2.
Yeah.
So they love
Yeah.
a close game too. So that one should be a bit of a thriller. So last quarter action getting underway, and it is going to be with the Rays. They've got the job to do. They're down by 9, and we hope that they can fight hard and make this exciting. They haven't let us down thus far. Looks like there's a change of goal attack again. Raluni's gone back on. She brings the magic, as we say.
She does, yes.
Bit of showtime from her. She misses the shot.
Oh, what a
Huge rebound. She was in the air. Michael Jordan had the legs spread out like the logo,
Yes.
Jordan logo.
And we have Alyssa Carey into wing defence for the Rays.
Carries on.
Yep,
She's got a tough job and one of the superstars of our game in my mind.
that's right. How exciting for her, though, to come in, you know, as a training partner and matched up against
I
my
know what you're saying, but wouldn't you want an easier task?
for your first Sapphire game, possibly.
You want to play against someone else who's filmed in, wouldn't you? So, rather than take, I'll take on Lisa Maimai. So,
Great rebound.
so Maimai and the youngster, that should be a great battle. And it's a spat on 8-point margin. Cougars with it. They fire across. The goal shooter for the team from Rays is Kelsey McPhee. We've had that question. It certainly is. She is a former Kiwi National League player. I want to say she was with the Mystics or the Pulse. I can't remember.
No, Bay of Plenty Magic.
There you go. I got them completely wrong.
Yeah.
I should have known you had done your research, girl. Embarrassing me in front of my massive fan base. So the way of Raluni. She scores. Oh, no, she does. She misses. Karma can't pull it in. But it comes off the Rays last. And sneaking suspicion that the momentum is going back the way of the Cougars. It's out to 9. This will get us back to double figures. Down it comes. They let it by as much as 14. And then the Rays got it back to 7. They've got some ticker, this team. Oh, Maimai and Burns.
Great connection.
They just knew what was happening. They fired it in. Just like that, we're back at double figures. We got 13 to play. They need a Mizuno momentum changer, and there it is. Not sure what happened.
I think
Maluvu
Maluvu
hit
just
the
lost her
deck.
footing, yeah.
That seemed to put the pass off a little bit
Yeah.
and helped him in the
Should
end.
have been the easiest pass of the game.
I think it distracted the feeder.
Yeah.
And now we're back with this youngster.
Great drive by Kadlasek.
Kerry, she gets it back again, looks down, nowhere to go, then finds the magical Fijian. McPhee has to go to the pocket. Kadlasek, she's played the full game. And looks like we've got a offside. Pesky shoelaces again, Kel. Long ball here that finds Maimai. Maimai looks, no, has to go back. Great work there by the Cougars. Very patient on this offense. They know this is a big goal for them. The rule of 11 kicks in soon. Maimai with it. Into the space. So the ball back with Burns, and she gets the goal. It's back to 11. There you go. We've had a confirmation of your incredible research.
Thank you,
did play for
Maylene.
the Magic.
Yes.
And they both played, that's Taylor Chaffee and Kelsey, both played their Premier Netball in Hamilton, New Zealand. I don't know my maps in New Zealand that well. Is it North or South Island?
Hamilton South.
South Island.
Yeah.
There you go. We're going to go to a trivia night, I reckon, you and I. We're going to clean up. I'll do all the stupid cricket questions because I have a stupid knowledge of cricket. And you can do all the everything else.
Everything else, no, I don't know about that.
56.45. Do you want to know Don Bradman's batting average? I've got that up.
So
Actually, every Australian male has that.
99.94.
9-4, that's it.
Yeah.
Every Australian male knows that. So back it goes.
Oh, Maluvu. Great read of the ball.
She does brilliantly. And we've got a turnover here.
Kadlasek just to contact her. She was trying to come through.
Clash of bodies
Yeah.
with Roy. Georgina Roy, she's been in and out of the team a little bit as they've had fill-ins. And well done to her. Nice play here, transition play, beautiful. Hamilton is in the North Island, according to Robin George.
I am wrong. I'm so sorry, Robin.
That's it. The trivia nights are off.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, yeah, don't put me down for trivia.
So, actually, just on trivia, one of our mixed players has got a bit of a health battle going on, former mixed players. If you get on the Queensland Suns Facebook page, you'll see a fundraising trivia night that's happening. I'll give you a bit more details later in the other two matches, but if you can support that, that would be fantastic. Battling hard with cancer, needs some cancer treatment drugs, and as a result, we're trying to do a fundraiser for her to get some funds in for the very expensive drugs that'll make her life a little bit easier. So, Charlie Bell, ring-a-ding-ding. She scores the goal. It's 57-46. And it's an 11-goal margin with 9:35 to play. It's getting tougher for the Rays.
Getting a little bit harder, yeah. Especially
break doesn't help
with a turnover
there.
like that.
And that's just enthusiasm, trying to get the job done. Back to 12. And the Cougars, they've had to fight for it, Kel.
Yes. Yeah, the Rays have not let up at all, and the defence has been quite strong today.
So Burns, she smoked around the corner there, misses a shot. And Charlie Bell gets it back in. So a little bit of energy just gone out of the Rays. Can they got one last push in them? It's out to 13 with 9 to play. They'll need to be perfect from here. That missed shot doesn't help. So it's been a little bit off today, Ralooney.
Yeah.
She got taken off at sort of quarter time-ish.
That's right, yeah. She's had a couple of quarters off, and
just been tough for her. Obviously, with the, she's on one of the better defenders in the league, Unai.
Yeah, well, just the combination of Unai and Carmo, you know, it's that, you know what I was saying the other week, that invisible thread between them. They just have this unspoken connection
yeah,
that they, yeah, so it is a tough job down that end.
So, thank you, Robin. Yes, we have all the Kiwis watching, so yes, please correct us.
I apologise to you all for my...
Malagoma has snuck on there
lack
at
of
goal
knowledge.
shooter. And that is Charlie Bell to the bench. The change is coming thick and fast as we have a timeout. Cougars hit 60, Rays 47, margin of 3. Heart Sports is our principal sponsor and naming rights partner. We thank them for the continued support. They provide sporting equipment, not just for netball, but for all sports right across Queensland, and they have been doing so for the last 30 years. For all the latest, all the kits, all the specials, and all the great equipment, go to heartsports.com.au. And, of course, Cougars, they continue on this roll. They have to be firming as favourites for the title yet again.
Yeah.
They've won 16 out of the past 21 high-level state league titles, and this would be number 17. That would be an incredible record over 22 years, Kel.
It's amazing, yes. Yeah, they're a super strong side, and you know, we've had a few player movements as well, but it doesn't seem to matter, you know, the depth that they have, whoever they bring into the team, it's just that standard, you know, Cougar flow down the court.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage this game through YouTube and, of course, Facebook. By all means, if you want to join us, drop us a line. You certainly can. And as is many people from all over the world, we are global. I know you think I'm talking rubbish, but we actually do go all over the world. And with my coaching connections, I get regular messages from my friends in South Africa and, of course, England. That was my very poor attempt at a South African accent there, Kel. I'll say Kui Mora. That means good morning in Afrikaans. And hello to all my friends in South Africa watching. It's about the extent of my Afrikaans. They tried to teach me to count to 10. That was just didn't work.
Didn't happen.
I did a coaching clinic over there, and most of the kids talked Afrikaans, not English, as a first language.
Yes.
And it was interesting, to say the least.
I
had two interpreters.
Awesome, yeah, but what an awesome opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, to be able to you know, go over and.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we did it at a place. Yeah, I did 2 weeks there in. Like, if you ever get a chance, Google a place called Sun City in South Africa, and that's where they put me up for accommodation. And 5-star hotel, magnificent. So if you're listening, South Africa, I'm free after October. So back it goes. Cougars here, great work there. Kerry got a hand in. So ball is with the Roy from Cougars. Elliott back in the centre. Gets it into Larrica. It hasn't been all the Cougars' way today. They've worked hard to get this margin of 15. It is the biggest lead of the game. This will be 16. They've got it to 14, and then the comeback came by the rustling Rays. They brought it right back. They got it to 7. Chance to go to 6. Couldn't convert. And then the Cougars have just pulled away in the latter part of the third quarter and this fourth quarter. So...
yeah, there's only just been some small errors. You know, we've missed a couple of shots and things, but, you know, honestly, the Rays have given absolutely everything to this game today. So
when you can look at a game and you can pinpoint where it turned, that means you're not that far off the pace.
Yeah.
You know, if you go, oh, it was our defence, it was our this, it was our that, it was, you know, and you got 15 different things to work on, you know, you can, oh, hello, we've got cautions aplenty here. That's now a warning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gone beyond caution. So that's Kimberly Foreman, the umpire, laying down the law there on Molovu. So I think the next one she'll have to sit down for a couple of goals.
I think so, yes.
Probably wouldn't be a bad move to make a change there, so that doesn't happen. She's in the eye of the umpire at the moment. So Mizuno momentum change, here it is.
Oh, nice shot.
It's a lovely shot. Right, Looney got that one. Just watch here, Larrica bodying up hard against the Fiji international. And we've got an offside, I think, at the top of the circle. Burns just taking time to get this one restarted.
Oh,
it's in the air.
Chaffee.
Taylor Chaffee, she's had a great game today. She's worked hard on Burns.
And has smiled the whole game as well, so she's obviously loving this challenge. And
she's turned over some great ball. So Roy, we're in transition here. Elliott, nice work. This is a long shot from, the hand in. So Molovu got a hand on that one. 17 the margin, 64 to 47. Cassidy, she'll never stop trying. Cabasek couldn't pull it in. But it had a bit of heat on it, a bit of spice on that one, Kel.
Yes, and there's actually a call on Carmo.
So,
contact call.
Off the ball call.
Yeah.
That'll help the Rays. McPhee misses, she'll get it back. And it's 64 to 48 with that goal. 16 the diff. So we are working hard at the moment. It's the Cougars winning this quarter by 7. We're at 9 at the half, 9 at 3/4. And Larrica keeps the Red Army moving on. Back it goes, long pass. Cabasek, nowhere to go, has to go back. How have you found the young ones that have come into this team today for the Rays?
Yeah, I think
Kerry and Cox.
Yeah, they're doing really well. I've just been watching Kerry. She's actually got quite a lot of speeds out there, so she's doing really well, keeping up with the likes of Gardner and when Mai was on. So yeah,
it's that's a tough ask. Getting Mai straight up in your debut game.
Right.
So, you know. Speaking of the Cougars, one of their alumni, as we see a great intercept there by Molovu, one of their alumni whom we loved to watch last year, Ruby Bakeldoren.
Yes.
Massive news through the week. You going to tell us, Kel? What was the massive news?
Well, yes, okay. So, yes, she has been selected for the Diamonds.
In the squad? The Com Game squad, is it? And the triple, like, there's 20 of them now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so she's been selected in the squad. So we'll see whether she gets picked as part of the actual Com Games team. But what a great story for Pathways.
Well, we were talking about this yesterday. I had Karen Top in the box with me yesterday. And she was saying she started playing, we didn't know which club, but she played club netball at Downey Park. Played rep, then made the Ruby, then into Sapphires. Played 3 years, I think, in Sapphires.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, gets a contract with the Fireys.
Yes.
And look what can happen. So we talk about Pathways a lot, and that is your classic example of it. So if you're a young kid watching this, thinking one day I could be there, yes, you can.
That's right, and that's the importance of competitions such as these.
So Molovu pulled that one down. So the Rays hanging tough, margin 17.
Oh,
unfortunately, they couldn't convert that. We're inside the last 3 minutes. been provided with a wonderful lunch today, Kel. That's nice.
Yes.
Lovely touch.
Thank you to the team.
Yes, indeed. So back it goes. It's with Carmo.
Oh, great drive by
Woolno on the fly.
And a great hold by Malagoma.
She does brilliantly. She's unfortunately in the shadow of Charlie Bell. She's a great shooter in her own right.
Yes.
So, and back it goes. Nice pass in there. Speaking of her, there she is. Has to go back to Gardner. Burns with it. And we'll start again. It's with the Cougars in shooting range. Larrica makes no mistake. And they're at 68. Of course, they averaged 70 a game last year, the Cougars. Haven't quite been at that level this year, but this game looks like they might tick over to 70. Let's see what they did last week. Stand corrected. Last week they took on the Wildcats. They won that one 68-42, and then they took on the Tigers and won that one 71-47. So the offense is starting to gel for them. And of course, the Rays had that magnificent win last week at home. They took on the Thunder, won it by 2.
It's a very exciting game.
It was a hell of a game to call. And unfortunately, their streak of 3 straights coming to an end. Cougar side continue to build.
And it's such a shame. I mean, the margin's now out to 20, but, you know, it's only really been this run on in this quarter, so.
Well, yeah, 21. So they're losing this quarter by 10 now.
Yes.
And it's a bit unfair, really, isn't it? Because they were really in it. They had a chance to make it 6.
Yeah.
Missed a shot from range. Unfortunately, didn't bounced around, didn't fall their way. And then from that point on, the Cougars really have sort of stepped it up. So start talking about the Rays. Who's been the best for them? We'll do it.
Look,
there's plenty.
Yeah, I'm actually really loving Cassidy through the centre. She's been very pivotal, you know, in both ends in the defence and bringing that ball through the middle.
And she's had a tough job too. Of course, she started on Macy Gardner. Now she's a Firebird training partner. Has played many games for the Firebirds, and then of course, they wheel her off and bring out Monique Elliott, who's no slouch either.
Very dynamic, yes.
So she's had a tough task. Catlasek's had a hard time on Woolno as well.
Yes.
Woolno's ridden her like a pony today. So, yeah, there's lots of great players out there. But Taylor Chafee's been, that's probably her best game of the season for me. McPhee, does she finish it with a cherry on top? She does. Gets goal 51. So the last quarter is goes the way of the Cougars. They finished the match 71-51. It was 9 at 3/4 time. It finishes at 20. So they win the quarter by 11. And unfortunately for the Rays, the Cougars just probably a little bit too much experience and class in the end. And they've run away with this game 71-51. Kel, did you finish talking about the Rays, or is there anyone else you want to mention?
Yeah, no, I just, for me, I think Cassidy was pivotal. I think, Taylor Chaffee did have a great game, and I know that Mailuvu, you know, she got a caution and a warning, but she actually got quite a few intercepts and deflections, so
she made it hard for Charlie Bell at times. Like, if you're a Rays fan, don't get too upset by this scoreline. Don't look at it and think, oh, 20, we're a long way off the pace.
No, it was only really in that last quarter.
It was 6 at quarter time, it was 9 at the half, then it blew out to sort of 14 in the 3/4, halfway through the 3rd quarter, and then you guys staged an amazing comeback, got it to 7, chance to make it 6, couldn't grab that opportunity, and just like that, then the Cougars put the pedal to the metal, and that's what they do to teams, and they end up winning it by 20. Let's talk Cougars.
Yes.
It's always tough to pick the best player from the Cougars. You normally have to name 5.
That's right. Who's
been your best for them?
To me, Ash Unai really brought it today and was all over everything and creating a lot of confusion for the attacking end. So she did her job really well today for me.
Well, Unai was great. Carmo had a match up against McPhee. That was impressive as well. Charlie Bell got double teamed a lot. It was difficult for her early on. And that midcourt, my Gardner and Woolno. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit unstoppable. Honestly, they are all class, and you can see it when things get tough and come into the last quarter, and as you said, they turn it up to the next level. So
Cougars continue their march up the ladder. They'll go to 30 points. The Mendi Rays will stay on 12. They'll stay in 6th place, regardless of the other outcomes of the match. But don't forget, they do have a game in hand. So that wraps up game number 1 of 3 that we're doing at 2. We're halfway through the First Nations round. It's round 8 in the Nissan Arena. The HART Sapphire Series at Nissan Arena for 2022. My name's Dave Mills. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the sponsors, Heart Sports, of course, Mizuno, Powerade. We're going to have some of that right now, and a bit of Mount Franklin, and Legacy Jewelers. All the pictures you've seen today brought to our broadcast partner in Double Take Sports. Thank you for your company. We're back at 5 minutes to 4 p.m. when we're bringing you another great game.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that one. It's Titans versus USQ. It's bye for now, and as always, people, be